So we have. Oh, crikey. I like this story. That was a weird one, but I like there's a comment in here. So Akari. Yeah, we always used to play Akari as kids. I had an Akari 2600 with Pac-Man on it.
It was the knockoff.
It was the knockoff one from China. Atari. Acquiring Retro Master Specialist Nightdive Studios.
Yeah.
The takeover will cost Atari $5 million in cash and $5 million in shares. The deal is expected to be completed in April. Blah blah blah. Anyway, it gets to the thing because they're remaking System Shock 2, and the reason they're remaking System Shock 2, and I like this, because it turns around and says after Stephen. After Stephen, the guy, I can't remember his name now. After Stephen bought a copy of System Shock 2 and realised the 1999 game didn't work on his computer, that's we decided to do the remake. And that makes no sense, that sentence. So let me do that again. I'm going to take a pair of scissors in the editing bay. So Nightdive Studios was founded in 2012 from former Sony online entertainment artists Steve and Alex Kick. After Steve bought an old copy of System Shock 2 and realised the 1999 game didn't work on his computer, they decided to remake it. And I love that story. That's a great story. I'm sure I can play it now, but that's a great story with that. And I just wanted System Shock's one of those games I've got, but I've been meaning to play for, I think, the last 7 years.
What, the original?
The original. I've got a slightly enhanced. I've got like the enhanced version, which means it's just got upscaled.
Yeah,
but it's pretty much the same.
I'll back the Kickstarter for System Shock 2, which I'm still waiting for, and it's a physical PC copy, and they sent me an up to date version of System Shock to work on a modern PC. But I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's
it's where BioShock came from.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, the BioShock was pretty much a rip-off of System Shock. Even had the same twist in it.
Yeah, of course it did, but not a bad thing. Not a bad thing.
Not a bad thing. It's if you're gonna steal good stuff, if that makes any sense.
Well, yeah.
And make it your own. And I love BioShock. I think I completed BioShock about 7 times. So I've played it on the PC, completed on the PC, 360, and PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox One. I think I went back and I was going to do it on my Xbox X series. So I've done it. God knows how many times because I enjoy the crap out of that. Yeah. Problem is I always forget that the hacking's a weird one because the hacking's like half plumbing. It's weird. Let's plumb our way through this. But hey, it's one of those things. So yeah, System Shock 2. Remake should be good, and it's all because the guy couldn't play it on thingy.
It's interesting. It's interesting that Atari. I mean, I know Atari isn't the same company that we remember from the 70s, 80s, but they've still got such an icon. Well, I think it's the most iconic logo in the games industry, even to this day.
Mm-hmm.
Blade Runner made good use of that as well in the opening sequence. But I think Atari, if they play the cards right, they could be the next competitor to Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox. It's going to be a slow burn, but they've already got a new Atari console coming out. Like a new mini one.
I think if Atari are clever, what they can do is where you've got everything that has to be a AAA game, they can just concentrate on the A and the B games.
Yes.
And they will carve themselves out a massive niche.
Yeah,
because System Shock 2 Remake won't be a AAA game because of the nature of it, but it will be an A game, if that makes any sense. But no one seems to do A games anymore, which is really weird because I remember working at Electronics Boutique and it had A games like Star Trek Armada. I love that game.
Yeah,
it's not a AAA game, but it's a great game.
But they tend to be better, and they work.
Well, I think what it is it's more kind of it's more focused down on like an area. So if you like your strategy, your real-time strategy games, and you're a Star Trek fan, you add the two together, then you've got something there that people will like. But not everyone's a Star Trek fan, and not everyone likes real-time strategy. But I miss that. That's something that's thing, and the big boxes, the ridiculous boxes that you.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
There's massive boxes, and it was just like I remember clearing out a load. My dad's got tons for like flight sim bits that he does.
Mm.
But
So I really do hope Atari pull through it. I mean, their last console, the last 2600 console they did, has bombed. It was a Kickstarter. It wasn't on the Kickstarter platform. It was on the other one, which I can't remember what it's called now. But,
Indiegogo.
yeah, that's the one. Yeah, but it still looks smart. But it's just like a Raspberry Pi box, and I think they've acquired what they called Ant Gaming, which is like a retro gaming streaming platform. So all the games are streamed, so you can choose what you want. But again, it's not everybody knows about it, so that you're not going to get anywhere.
I haven't heard of Ant Gaming platform, and then my voice has gone weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one for you to check out.
Ant Gaming platform.
Do you mean the Atari VCS?
VCS, yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
it looks all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you say,
but it's nothing new. It's nothing new. It's got the aesthetic of the original Ataris.
Yeah.
The joysticks are nice. I don't know if you got a picture of the joysticks. The pad is just copying what PlayStation and Xbox do. They all copy each other.
Yeah.
Um,
it is very much, the pad looks very much like the Xbox, where you've got the D-pad below the joystick. So I looked at it when I first heard of it. I thought, that'd be nice to get. But then it's like you said, it's like a glorified Raspberry Pi, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
And so the worst thing is there's some really nice Raspberry Pi cases.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking tinfoil.
No.
But if you can go onto Amazon and you can find some really good ones. It's like the Raspberry Pi 4 can run Windows 11.
Yeah.
Which is mad.
Yeah.
Because my Mac won't run Windows. It says, no, you can't do Windows 11. I mean, I can't do Windows 11. I can render tons of videos and stuff. I can't do Windows 11. You're having a laugh.
Yeah. You get that keyboard, all-in-one keyboard and mouse solution, can't you? Which is really nice.
And I think it's really, really good when it comes to these sort of things. But you're right. It does. From what you said, I think I remember people not being enamoured with the VCS.
No.
As much as they were with the PlayStation Mini and the Nintendo Minis that they brought out.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things.